Greetings, I'm Joey Bro. Welcome back to my medieval Minecraft build series. The series where we build medieval buildings, but in as small a scale as we can while keeping them practical and usable. Today I have a collection of town-related builds, and I think it should be interesting. If you have any sort of medieval towns that you're trying to add to, these could be helpful additions. So let me show you what I've got. Here are my town-themed builds for you today. Follow me. All right, first of all, we have this town center well, and you can put it as, I guess, a town square or off any street you want, I guess. But one of the neat features about this, not only is it aesthetically pleasing, it is actually functional. So if you click on any of these blocks in the corners, you actually get a water and it'll refill. So this is a functional well as well as being nice to look at. And again, I've put bits of decoration around here, put this sort of lamppost here. They didn't quite have lampposts like this in medieval times. It wasn't really a thing, but sort of a later, I don't know, Renaissance era, they might have had something like this. But it looks neat and gives an excuse to provide some lighting to our environment. Next off, we have this shop. And the shops would be lining your town streets, especially near your town square. And I've also designed it where, in theory, you could put them up against each other, different ones of different heights, so you'd have a street lined with these things. But the general idea is at the bottom, you have this little shop that you can go around in. And the shopkeep also has a living quarters up here, and we also have an attic, which could be for storage and whatever up top. Let's go back down. All right, oop. And then, yeah, it's got a nice little neat chimney at the back. Sort of a tall, steep roof here, and in front of it, a little street. All right, lastly, we have this inn/tavern thing. I guess primarily an inn, sort of a place that would be on some sort of main road where travelers would seek shelter to spend the night and get a drink, and maybe have some breakfast in the morning. So if we go in, to our right, we see sort of the main area. We have our roaring fireplace, a little place to sit down here, place to wash up. There's also this little bar here with some cups and stuff. And yeah, we have this sort of, I don't know, cozy carpet at the bottom, and you see the fire going there. And upstairs, if we go up here, we have the sleeping area for the inn. We have 4 beds sort of crammed in together. And yeah, and this is kind of realistic. You'd all be sleeping in the same room and sometimes in the same bed, just to save space and money. And also for our mini build, we need to fit as much as we can in this tiny space. So here we have, yeah, our upstairs for our inn. So we can go back down and go out the door, and it goes up here. There we go. So those are our 3 builds for today. Okay, let's start with the town well. And the first thing we're actually going to do is going to grab this block under here, which is a deep slate stair block, and I'll show you why in a moment. This is where our ability to draw water comes from. So we're going to start clearing a space here, and we're going to take these stairs and make an upside down ring of stairs here. I'm going to pop a hole in here too, and I'm going to grab some water bucket here. What we can do is, if we waterlog two opposite, well, I'm covered with water, but we'll waterlog the corner blocks. And what all this will do is it'll make all of these blocks are now waterlogged. So if I take an empty bucket and just try to grab water from any one of these, I get a filled water bucket. So this will be the basis for the start of our well. All right, next, let's start building the well itself. So I'm going to put 4 blocks of cobblestone on the edges here, and in the corners I'm going to put cobblestone walls, and this will give our well a little bit of a rounded shape to it here. The next thing I'm going to do is actually put in some chain blocks in the middle here, so leading up to our pulley, and we're going to put in the corner 3 blocks of spruce fences here, like that. And what we're going to do now is actually going to put our little bit of our roof on here. Oops. There. And on top, we're going to put these half slabs. All right. Now underneath, we're going to put our pulley there. So we have our pulley for our well, and that's the basic structure of the well. And then we can put a sort of a lighting spot in the corner. And this is really all you need if you want to put a well in your build. It's all done. Everything's here. Simple, round little well that's functional. But we'll just decorate it up a little bit now. First, we're going to start excavating around the well so we can put our paved street in. So it's on over here. So we're going to want, basically, if we start with our stairs here, and we're going to make a complete square around the bottom of the well, around those upside down stairs, the deep slate stairs. So we'll go like this, and this provides a sort of a walkway up to our well. And then from there, we want 3 blocks and a 4th block away. So 3 blocks and a 4th block. 3 blocks and a 4th block as well. Make sure this is, we're going to do this all the way around. And we're actually going to do a 5th block all the way around, so it's altogether from the well would be 6 blocks. It would be the 1 for the rim here, 3 for the street, 1 for the opposite, basically curb, and then 1 block extra. Again, this is just to mimic my build here. You can put the well whatever type of build you want. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 here, and this should give us the space we need. Now what we're going to do is the opposite side here. So let's see, it goes 1, 2, 3. We're going to do like this. Boom, 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 like this. Do a little zigzag. And it's 2 blocks, then like this. And the same here. 1, 2, 3 gap. Boom. 1, 2. And then corner here. 1, 2. Another gap of 3, 2 this way, and we do the zigzag, and 2 more, and then the end, and then 1, 2, 3, 2, the zigzag with our stone bricks, and the end here. And there we meet up here. Now, just to finish this off, we're going to do the startings of the 4 streets. Again, you can have as many or few streets as you want connecting to this. Yeah. And maybe actually sort of to demonstrate that, we'll just pick one side and we'll make it a straight across. Just sort of see what that might look like. And the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our cobblestone, or cobble deep slate, put it here, and fill in our gaps here. Oh, I didn't finish doing the curbs, right, like this. All right, back to our cobble deep slate. All right, and we're going to fill in the street here with some paving. So for now, I'm just going to use the deep slate bricks, the slabs. So I'll fill in the street with these. And the next thing we want to do is sort of randomize the blocks here. So for the paved road, I'm going to randomize it with some deep slate tiles here. Just sort of randomly change out some of those blocks. Let's run around. And then we're going to randomly change with some of these, the half slab or the slab of the cobbled deep slate. There, and the next thing we're going to take is our regular deep slate, and we're going to replace randomly these blocks of cobbled deep slate. And because of the deep slate can be in different directions, we have 3 different sort of faces to do change it up with. So we can go about there, do some of them straight down like this, some of them on an angle, and like this, and just sort of swap them out how you feel like it. There. All right, for our lamppost, we'll put the polished deep slate wall here. We'll put, I think, 3 of these spruce fence posts, another deep slate wall, polished deep slate wall. Then we're going to do a spruce gate and then a spruce fence. And on that, we're going to hang the lantern. So there's our lamppost. Then the other corner, we're just going to build a pile of, I don't know, oops, just sort of supplies someone has here. And I'll put this on here, kind of look like a lid on that. Put down the campfire, put it out. And so we have a little bit of a thing there. The thing you could do here is actually place a lantern on there, so you have another excuse to put a light source in your town square. But yeah, there is our functional well. Next off, we're going to build our town shop here. And to start with, let's get into position. We're going to build or dig a 5x5 hole in the ground. So it's 5 blocks. And that's about the center. There. Right, and 5x5. And so we'll fill this in with our stone brick. All right, and in the corners, we're going to put a andesite block in the 4 corners, the polished andesite block. And on the corners, we're going to put 2 blocks of stone brick. All right. Now on the sides, we're going to fill in with cobblestone. Leave the middle one on the sides open, so the back you can fill in with cobblestone. All right, now on the top here, we're going to put these blocks on the top of the windows, and then we're going to put the upside down stone brick stairs on the front here and in the middle to make this archway. And we're going to fill in the archway with the final slab here. All right. Yep. Yeah, pause recording. All right, we need to dump that. And the next thing we're going to grab is the here, let's see. And we also need this, this, and this. Okay. All right. All right, next, we're going to punch a hole in the back here. And we're going to put in the ground here some black stone. And on top of that, we're going to put our fireplace. I'll put a hearth in front with this smooth stone in the front. And we're going to replace these 2 cobblestone blocks with a brick texture to indicate the chimney. We're just going to start the chimney out back here, 3 on the bottom and 2 up the side. We'll finish the chimney later in a moment. Just we'll continue on. First of all, we're going to start our upper floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and the corners here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on this extension up front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to take our spruce planks, and we're going to do a outer circle of these spruce planks here, and then we're going to fill in our walls here with this white terracotta. The back will fill in completely. And 1, 2. And I leave that gap. And in the front as well, leaving this gap here. And the next thing we're going to do is fill in this top part here, so like that. And we'll actually do sideways blocks here, 2, 2, and then 2, 2. There are these dark oak logs I'm using here. And again here, 2 at the back, 3 across, 2, 2, fill the white terracotta in, and then 2 more at the top. And then we'll put a cross beam at the top here, and we'll fill in the top beams here. Next thing we're going to do is knock out a couple of these top blocks of this terracotta. Actually, we're going to leave this one in, leave that one in. But we'll put in our windows here. So window here, and then we'll put these acacia gates here. And they actually act as shutters. They sort of give that appearance of shutters. So we're going to do that in our other windows. So here, here, and here, and then put the acacia gates on here for shutters. Next, we're going to put in our staircase and flooring. So we put our stairs starting here, up here, and like so. And we're going to put a oak log here, an oak log here, and we're going to fill in our middle here like that with a oak plank slab, and then upside down stairs here, upside down stairs here. I'll give you a better look underneath, so it looks sort of like a boarding here. And the next thing we're going to do is up top of something very similar. We're going to put our slabs here, and on the front we're going to do the stairs like that, and on the back we're going to do the stairs like so. And so it gives us our floor here as well. Next thing we're going to do a banister here. So these 3 blocks we're going to put banister with these trap doors, and so you have a nice walkway up and down for your shop. Next, we're going to start filling out some of the front of our shop here. We're going to put our front desk here. We're going to put the little hatch door here, so the owner of the store can go by. We're going to put a lamp here, and we're going to start our awning at the front. So we're going to put, starting at the front, we'll put these fence posts up here, oak fence posts, 1, 2, 3 up. And then we're going to put the fence, the spruce gates, and go like this, and have that across the top. Next thing we're going to do is carpets. We're going to put an alternating pattern of red and white carpets here to give us our awning on the front here. And so we have that overhang down here. Also, the next thing I want to do is we're going to put some trapdoors under here to give that sort of an underside to that as well. All right, I almost forgot. We're going to put some of these dark oak buttons on certain points here to give us some of these kind of wooden kind of nail look. Put that around here and on the back, like so. And we're going to start putting our roof on. First, we're going to do sort of this small covering on this window here, like that. And we're going to start our side roofs, like so, and like this. On the other side. Oh, and actually for here, we want to fill in the top row with the acacia planks, and then we'll do the stairs and the slabs to give us a bit of an elevation here. Next, we're going to do the trim around the roof. We'll start with these dark oak half slabs underneath here, and let me put this on both sides. And roof, so that's one here and here. All right, there's our roof. Now, one thing we're going to do, we're going to punch out this block here, and we're going to change this block to a stair block. And we're going to put in a little sort of sun window here, and like that. And we'll do that to the other side. So punch out this block, put in the stair blocks here. Oh, also don't forget to change this to a stair block. And we'll put that here. So yeah, we have that there. And what we're actually going to put in the inside the windows is a spruce fence, sort of a rougher, more rustic sort of window in those sides like that. Next, we're going to finish this chimney, and to do that, we're going to come down here. We're going to raise these blocks up here. We're going to punch out these two blocks here, fill those in, punch that one out, fill that in with our brick here, and we're going to go right here. We're going to put this brick wall, and on the top this stone pressure plate, and what we're also going to do is right about here have this sort of angle in there, and maybe about here we're going to put some brick stairs here and here, and then fill in the sides like so. We have our chimney. Next, we're going to put in our furnishings. So starting with behind the front desk, we're going to put down our carpets here, put down chest here, and we'll go upstairs and put down, let's see, a chest, a bookshelf, and a bed right there. Next, we'll put a ladder up to the attic here, and so way up here, and we'll place down just some random sort of storage items, so we can store whatever we need to here. And maybe on top of one of these we'll put a lantern, or we can even hang the lantern from the top middle like that, and that finishes up our attic. All right, next we're going to do out front. So we're going to do outside with first of all taking away these grass blocks around the outer area of this. And we're going to fill this in with, fill this in with cobbled deep slate, like so. And then we're going to put in our curb here. And then we'll open up about 4 blocks in front for the opposite curb and the paved street with our paving stones. Oh, after we do the curb on the other side, we'll just randomly place from these different slabs we have the paving stones down in our road. And if you want a few other decorations, you can, I'm going to throw along the side something like this, and maybe put down this on here, just have a random bit of boards there, and you could have another bit of stuff here, snuff that out so it's like a stack of wood or something. But yeah, it's up to you what you want to sort of decorate. And the next thing you go about is randomly replacing some of this cobbled deep slate with some just deep slate at different angles. Just give it a bit of a random appearance. And finally, we can put a sign on the front of our shop, and for now we'll just call it shop. But you can name it whatever shop it is. There we go. All right, there's our medieval shop. Lastly, we can build our inn/tavern. So I'm going to start with, again, the base. Here's going to be a bit different. We're going to put a polished andesite block down, 3 andesite over, another polished andesite block, and we can probably put one here, and then we have one over in here, and then 3 andesite blocks here, there, and run over here. So like roughly like that, and we're going to fill in. So that's, again, there's 5 across here, space, and then andesite block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another andesite polish block. 1, 2, 3. Polish block. 1. Polish block. 1. And there we go. And just for the middle, we'll just fill it all in for now. All right. So you have a shape like that. Now the next thing we're going to do is build up the walls. So we'll do 1, 2, actually 3 up here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're also going to do 1, 2, 3 here for the entrance. All right, now we're going to fill in the walls. So fill up the walls full of cobblestone. Leave a gap in the middle there. We're later going to punch this wall out a bit to put our fireplace in, but for now we'll just fill it in. Leave this block missing here, and we'll fill in the rest of the wall, so something like that. And we'll fill in this wall as well, again leaving a gap in the middle. Now if we go to the other side here, wherever we have these gaps, we're going to punch out the block below them and put a cobblestone stair piece in here. So we'll do that here, here, and then on top we're going to put above that a stone brick slab, so each of the points like that. And there we go. So we have that. Next we're going to work on is actually going to put some cobblestone here and here like that, but we're going to do that because we're building up a little doorway here. So, and we're also going to have a staircase leading up here. So staircase like this, and like that. And then what we're going to do is put a stone brick there, and all right, my mistake. It's like this. So archway there, and we have here, and we're actually just going to get rid of that one there as well. So the inner archway is like this. This is just the stair here, and that's good for now. Next we're going to do is put a little archway over this section here. So 2 upside down stone brick stairs and a upside down stone brick slab here. And so that'll give us a landing for going up this staircase. All right, the next thing we're going to do is going to put in some upside down cobblestone stairs here, here, and on the other side, here and here. Oh, and almost forgot, we're going to put in an upside down cobblestone stair there. And for our front, we'll do a polished andesite stair in the front. So this will be our front door right here. So like that. Okay, now we're going to do the upper section of our inn. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is actually place down some more stone brick here, like so. And we'll also take stone brick stairs like that. So when you climb up these stairs, you go up and up like this. The next thing we're going to do is put 4 dark oak wood logs up like on each end of like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what we're going to do is place some along the sides here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 like that. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And on this side, we're going to do in the middle 1, 2, 3. And we're going to connect these like so, like that. Now the next thing we're going to do is actually take spruce planks, and we're going to fill in the bottom like so. So we'll go around like that, like here. Actually, we'll do it here too. And maybe, oh, not there, like that. That's good. And actually, we're going to put 2 dark oak logs up like this and like this. All right, so starting like that. Now what we're going to do is start filling in our white terracotta. So I'll place some around like this, actually like that for here, like that, filling in all these gaps. Now here we're going to do like this. We're going to leave one in the center, and we're going to do similar like that, except like here on the sides. So like that, and on the end we're going to fill in the sides but not the center, like that. And next we're going to place some dark oak logs like so, there, and we're actually going to start placing some like this, but we're going to do a crossways one like that, white terracotta, and like that. So we'll do it again on here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, across, white terracotta, 2 more on top, and we'll connect the top like that. All right, now we're going to start in with our roof, and we're going to start by putting in our acacia. So we'll start doing this and actually fill this in here, same as here, along the top as well, and on this side. And along the top, oh, we actually should put in a cross beam like that, and at least for now. And actually, we're going to remove this here and put this like that. And then we'll put it along the top here like that. So, and then with our acacia stairs, we'll build up our roof like this. Yes, next we're going to do the trim. So we're going to start with like so. Oh, I forgot here. Actually, we need to do this bottom row with the dark oak stairs instead of the acacia stairs. We'll do that here, like so. And again, putting our front on here. Trim like so. There, we can do this side. And on the ends, we're going to do something like that, like this. Same here, like that, like so. Oh, got to do our stairs. And too high, like so. And we'll also put like that, and like this, and I believe like this. But we're going to finish by doing planks there, stairs, stairs, and then acacia slabs all the way down. All right, we're going to do something similar here. So planks, half slab, half slab. So that goes up like that. Next, we're going to fill in some of our windows. First thing we're going to do is actually punch out this center white terracotta here. We're going to put a pane of glass, and we're going to put these opened acacia gates to kind of act as shutters on these windows. So we'll do that here as well. We'll put all the glass in first, actually. Put our glass in these windows. I actually think this window is going to get covered up by the chimney, so I'll leave that blank with this white terracotta in the middle. Put our opened acacia gates on all our windows. Next, we're going to take these dark oak buttons and place them on the ends for just decoration. I'll place them in a few places. I'm not going to place them at the top, because I'm going to do at the top, I'm going to put these dark oak fence posts as sort of this sort of accent to the trim on the side, undersides of the overhanging trim for the roof itself. So like that, and on the front as well. Like so. And the other thing we're going to do is take these dark oak trap doors, and we're going to place them on the underside of the ends that overhang here, like so. All right, next we're going to work on the chimney inside. We're going to start that from inside here. So we have to go over to our wall here. We're going to punch out a couple blocks like this. We're going to place down our fireplaces like that. We're going to put these as sort of a hearth here. What we'll need to do, actually, I'll need to place like this, and like this, and like this with these mud bricks like that. All right, like that. And actually, we're going to do a like this and like that. Next, on the outside, we're going to build up our chimney here. So we're going to do 4 across, and we're going to build it up to here, and then we'll put 2 across, and we'll carry that up through here, up until about here, and then we'll build it up further like so, and we'll put 2 plant pots here. Actually, I think I'll do. I think I have to go one more up, so like this, and then the 2 flower pots on the top. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to grab our mud brick stairs, go like that, and actually what we're going to do is kind of like randomize and our brick formation here, make it a bit more. Let's see. Like it's been worn and stuff, and we could even do something like that. Give ourselves a little bit of a used, or no, slightly dilapidated chimney look like that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to build up our floor for the upstairs. So we're going to fill in a log like that and a oak log like that, and in between we're going to run boards this way. So we'll put half slabs going along this way, and then we're actually like this. We're going to place our upside down oak stairs like this and like this. So we have a nice upstairs area. All right, going downstairs, we're going to start filling in our sort of decorate our furniture down here. So we're going to put in a desk here for our bar, or the bar for the bar. So I'm using a upside down oak stairs here. I'm going to put a smoker here, so I don't know, they can cook up some food. Put on top of that a barrel for drinks, and put on here this tripwire hook to look like a tap on there. And we're going to put a flower pot and a sea pickles down here to look like cups, or a lot of cups, but maybe just like that, like two. So we got different things there. Throw down a carpet in front of our fireplace. We're going to put a chair in the corner, and maybe a cauldron in this corner here. Now, heading upstairs, one of the things I forgot was to finish the interior up here. So what we're going to do is going to take a stripped oak log, and we're going to do like so to kind of represent the just different timbers holding up the ceiling, the roof there. We're going to do another line of dark oak logs like so. You'll see why in a moment, because we're going to do our underside of our roof and our ceiling. So we're going to cross like this, and on the other side, like so. There, like that. And actually, we need to finish that up here as well. So we're going to put our there, like that, upside down stairs, oak stairs, upside down oak stairs, and a dark oak log like so. All right, since we're up here, we're going to furnish our upstairs, but one thing I did forget is the cross beam here, and this basically should match the cross part that's on the outside faces. So we're going to put a cross like that, so you have this support here. All right, so now we're going to put in our actual decoration. So a little crafting table right here, some chests for people to keep their valuables in. I'll put a lantern on here, give us some light for our room. We're going to put a bookshelf here. We're going to throw in 4 beds, so 1, 2, 1, 2. So right there, and we'll give each of them a nice little carpeted area at the foot of the bed here. All right, lastly, we can give our inn a sign. So right here, we're going to hang a sign. We'll call it inn, which is appropriate. And what we're going to do for the lantern, hold down shift under here. It'll put a lantern under here. So there's our front entrance all lit up. And yeah, so this is the our basic structure of our medieval town inn. All right, the next thing we're going to do, just to complete this build, we're going to hollow out around the inn, and I'm going to do it about 3 out from the side here, probably about 2 out from the back, and this one is going to be, so there's going to be sidewalk, curb, 1, 2, 3 for road, and opposite curb. So yeah, let's just empty this all out. And from this side, I'm going to do, put that back in there. I'm going to give about 2, or actually we'll do the walkway, curb, 1, 2, 3. All right, once we have all that cleared out, I'm just going to use the cobbled deep slate to go around and fill in my sort of paved or upper area of my build. So fill this all in. Like this here, and like this as well here. I'm going to get out to here. And I think we actually might want to do that. So now we'll put our curb in here. We'll go along here with the stone brick stairs, dip in, and then continue on this way. And for this build, I'm going to do a curb as if there's an opposite side of the street here. And we're going to randomly place, we have our deep slate bricks, deep slate tiles, and deep slate slabs. And what I'm going to do then is take the regular deep slate, remember not the cobbled deep slate, and I'm just going to replace randomly blocks along here at different orientations to give it just a random feel. And the final thing we can do is add just sort of general decorations. I like to use various combinations of, I don't know, trapdoor, pressure plate, ladder, and other things. So you can do some interesting things. Like here, I can do like that, and then put like this barrel next to it, like here. Have just sitting there. Although you can't really put a pressure plate next to a trapdoor because it triggers it like that. But I don't know, you could have that set up there like it's a log. And I could use fireplaces, but you have to kind of snuff them out so they're not lit. But yeah, sort of random bits and bobs just sitting about. Maybe we'll place, I don't know, barrel back here or something. There, give it a bit of decoration, and I don't know. But yeah, there's your mini medieval inn/tavern. All right, those were our town-themed builds for this episode of Mini Medieval Minecraft Builds. If you have any suggestions for builds, let me know in the comments. If you like, give a like. Farewell.